One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to College Park, Maryland, SECU Stadium, better known as the Snake Pit and home of the Terps. As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Terrapins will put total leather to crank us up. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Makes a move. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you can see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Well, I'd say that's quite a way to make an early statement. Take the opening kickoff and run it all the way back for a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Maryland's offense will take the field first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Dropping back, it's Washington. With the catch, it's Smith. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Get it out on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And the Terrapins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to throw again. Pulls it in. It's Smith. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Webb. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Hand off from the shotgun. Powers through the defender.
How about the play about the speed back? You think about speed, you think about breaking ankles. He broke the tackle because he's so fast, moving so fast, hard to get the guy on the ground.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking downfield, it's Washington. Trying to barrel in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. He'll go to the sneak. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Smashes it between the uprights. Get a field goal on the opening drive.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Nebraska's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
Got it in the middle. It's Markway. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. From the gun, the ground game. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Might as well give it to him again. On his feet at the 40. Open space at the 25. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
And already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the 1st on that last carry. They should keep feeding him the football. The more success they have, it's going to open up the play-action game.
The give to the back. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Let's go. He's got 2. He's got 2.
They'll give it to Johnson. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Huskers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense.
Come on, Zach.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
This is what you love to see from your red zone defense now. You're making the opponent go backwards. Really nice stop on the run, the TFL. Now you got a big 2nd down. Here probably expecting the offense to throw it with a little bit more room to work with.
Pushes for the goal line. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. To the air, it's Raiola. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Huskers! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Nebraska, 14. Maryland, 3.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Out of the gun, the give to the back. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. And And the Terrapins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Webb. Brought down at the 27. It's a 5-yard pickup on the play. They'll put in play from the 27. First down. On the run, it's Ray. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. The Terrapins can really attack on this 2nd and short. Finds the tight end. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now they'll run it to the right here. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. And good pickup on that one. And the Terrapins will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll give it to him again. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Terrapins back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. Dropping back, it's Washington. Swings it out to the flat. And they pick up just a few on that completion. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. Oh, he's got some space. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the 1st quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. From the gun. Trying to bull his way in. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Maryland! He shed tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin.
And the running game is so important when you get inside that 10-yard line and that field starts to shrink. And it's so nice to have a back with some physicality. Great job running the football, using that stiff arm, finishing the run, and getting in the end zone.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bell. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Going up top. Makes a grab for a big play. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Catch in the middle, it's Markway. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Makes the grab. It's Key. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
The handoff to Johnson. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. The Cornhuskers come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run it on first and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
They got stuffed on 2nd down, and still they need 1 yard here on 3rd and goal. They're going to run it. Touchdown, Nebraska! Great job by the back on the option.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. They marched 72 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Manning. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on this last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of this QB. He's got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook. But on that play there, that pre-snap look told me to hand it off.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll run the read option to the left to start the drive. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Looking downfield, it's Raiola. He's got the back in the middle. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Great job by the running back here on that 3rd down catch. There was no wasted movement. As soon as he got the ball in his hands, he turned around and he got upfield. That's what you got to do. You got to be
looking for a huge play. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They'll have to get it to the 37 on 3rd down. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Hunter. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. They go to the counter. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Here's a heat. Got it set up on the outside. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
Well, they pick up the 1st down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the 1st.
We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the 1st half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting 1st downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there.
He's going for the goal line. He showed off the stiff arm, but apparently he needed a couple more. A lot of defenders around to stop him. Now it's 2nd and goal.
21 wing, 221, base 27 jump, base 27 jump.
On the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, we head to Dallas for a final update on one of the best games every year, the Red River Rivalry. Texas looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Horns. Offense, defense, and special teams doing its part. Hook 'em, and they hooked a W in this one. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new Top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Shoots it to the left. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. He's got an open man. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Terrapins will hustle to the line. To the air on 1st down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Puts it out of the air. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. The Terrapins will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quarterback now on the run, still looking.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking to pass, it's Washington. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And the Terrapins will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Corrals it at the 45. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Toss to the left. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like, coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Fires to the big fella. Good, solid tackle. The Huskers racing to the line in the hurry up. On 3rd and short, the power run here. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Now he's going to break the pocket. Gets the first himself.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
Back to pass, it's Washington. A strike downfield. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. Off play action on first down. Gets it out quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
He'll do it himself. Picks up the first down. Turning it on. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. offense trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal.
White 53.
Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Terrapins! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. If you turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You got to execute and you got to lock in.
Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll give it to Johnson. Oh, and what a move. What a juke, and he makes it past the marker. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to adjust the pattern. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Breaks into the open. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Toss to the outside. He breaks a tackle. Knocked down way behind the line of scrimmage. They'll call it a 9-yard loss.
When a running back has had as much success as this guy's had so far, listen, defense has got to cue in. They got to cue into him. He's priority number 1, number 2, and number 3. That's a good start to maybe turning this defensive effort around.
Fires left. He makes a catch. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. And the Huskers getting set on 1st and 10. Trying to get the corner. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. The Huskers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. He'll loft one deep down the left side. It's caught. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. A 1st down run in the red zone. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Nice play by the defense, but now is a time they've got to be more consistent. They allowed this running back to go off in that 1st half, and moving forward now, they've got to try and take this running.
Looking for the end zone. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
They'll run the sneak for it. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best 3rd down offenses in the country. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up.
17.
a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Touchdown, Husker! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Back to pass, it's Washington. Got his man in the middle. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The Terrapins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Caught near the sideline, it's Webb. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Smith. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Turns it loose deep. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. And the Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. Used the play fake, now to throw. Unloads it left. Got him downfield. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And that's the exact opposite what this defense wants. When you have the lead, you can't give up an explosive play or back-to-back explosive plays. Play the coverage where you've got multiple eyes on the quarterback. Dropping back, not giving up the big play.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Terrapins are threatening on 1st and goal. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Trying to bully their way in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the field.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting.
Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Maryland! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they now trail 35-24. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hunter. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
Nebraska offense will take over. 1st and 10.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on 2nd down. He wants to change this route. Back to throw, it's Raiola. He's going for the big play. Makes the grab down the left side. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets him 30-plus. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cornhuskers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Running with the fullback. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down. The defensive front had that one smelled out from the beginning, and the fullback went fully backward.
Nowhere to go. That's a quick-hitting play, too. You get the ball to the fullback, you're trying to get him downhill to hit somebody fast. Nowhere to...
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They'll try to get outside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Toss sweep right. There he goes. Past the first down marker and still running. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
And this offense continues to have success and just put a long drive together. Now, on this defense, I'm getting desperate now. It's desperation. I got to make a play. I got to force something to happen. I got to change something up.
He's going for the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Oregon was anything but dominant today, but the Ducks are going to leave Autzen Stadium winners. A lot to work on, no question, but they avoid one in the L column. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Dropping back, it's Washington. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. It'll be 3rd and long. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Terrapins will try to pin them back with the punt.
This has been a bit of the story of this game so far, is this quarterback's running ability and whether or not the defense can stop them. They got the play there. They were able to get a sack, rally to him, and get one of the faster quarterbacks you'll see in college football down on the ground. This guy already has over 40 rushing yards in this game, so he has had some success, but I think a big key now moving forward is how does this defense stop him?
They'll go to the toss. Running to Green. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. Running the option. It's Raiola. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Huskers are in the hurry-up. Running the option, it's Raiola. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? The Huskers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Caught close to the marker, it's Barney. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And the stomping has commenced. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David, but I'll say this. If you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, that you're talking about.
He's got him. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Looking for a man. It's Washington. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like, they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do.
Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point, but now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points on the scoreboard.
Fires to the tight end.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games. So you got to keep sharpening the tools, and that's what you're seeing here in the 4th quarter.
From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the right. Wide open downfield. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Ready to try the point after. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Back to throw, it's Washington. He's taking a deep shot. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
This was my favorite time to be a defensive lineman, man. You get up big, late in the game, you know it's past. You're just teeing off on the quarterback. The defensive backs, they're bailing.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
And first down for the offense.
Hey! Right! Single, beaver, beaver!
They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.